From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching your hometown information station, CBTV 17.
This week on Council Bluffs News, prepare for takeoff. The Council Bluffs Airport holds an open house. The Applegrass Festival takes over Ditmars Orchard. And the one-of-a-kind home for seniors with dementia. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm James Lathrop. Take a look inside Council Bluffs classrooms and you won't find a lot of empty desks. That's because the Council Bluffs attendance records are at a national average of almost 100%. The city is looking to keep it that way, maybe even raise that number, and a new declaration is making it possible. A proclamation keeping students in school.
Community members are encouraged to work together to increase the number of students in school on a daily basis. With the seal and signature, we so decree.
Thursday, August 30th marks a renewed effort with lasting impressions.
You're learning habits that follow you for the rest of your life.
Council Bluffs Police Chief Ralph O'Donnell believes keeping students in school will benefit the community long term.
I look at this as an investment in kids. I look at this as a crime strategy. If I invest in kids now, it's crime prevention for the future. If we keep our youth busy and in school, the less likely they will be getting in trouble.
Over the last year, student attendance in Council Bluffs has risen from 91% to 95%, which meets the national average goal.
By data standards, we're doing okay. We want to do better than okay.
So Council Bluffs is shooting high. Some schools already hitting the target.
Drive by Bloomer Elementary School. It's great because they have it on their marquee. Their marquee says every child, every day, safe, healthy, engaged, supported, and challenged. And then it has our attendance rate for the week, and I just drove by, it was 98%. That's great.
Lewis Central is tightening their grip in light of the proclamation.
So we have attendance policies that clearly delineate the number of days whereby a student can be absent before communication occurs between the school and the home, stressing the importance of students being at school.
Under Iowa law, students from 6 to 16 must enroll in school for the whole year. Parents of children who don't comply will be reported to the county attorney. You may notice Madison Avenue is a lot cleaner these days. Nonprofit Keep Council Bluffs Beautiful offers an Adopt a Street program, giving local clubs and businesses a chance to show their support in the community. Barkham Canine Portraits is taking part on September 1st.
Hey, what side of the street are you on?
A few garbage bags, gloves, and an easy grabber is all you'll need.
It's time to start cleaning up the streets of Council Bluffs, basically.
Taylor Burkham of Barkham Canine Portraits is doing just that with these tools.
I met someone from Keep Council Bluffs Beautiful down at City Hall, and I've seen a lot of signs around town that have different people who have adopted different streets.
So he adopted a street, one he knows best.
I grew up on Madison, and so I thought, that's available, that's the one I want.
As a street sponsor, Taylor must pick up the trash on Madison Avenue from Timbercrest to Pierce twice a year.
It's super easy. It's just nice it's a good way to represent your business.
But those with trash in their front yard aren't quite included in the cleanup.
I've coined the term freebie as when I take a piece of trash out of someone's yard for free, when it's not in the eminent public domain.
At Burkham's business, he's doing his part as well, but it's up to others to participate.
If we just had a few more garbage cans around town, I think we'd be a lot better. We actually put one out in front of my shop, and that cut the trash about in half. If you're interested in adopting a street, log on to keepcouncilbluffsbeautiful.com.
Coming up after the break, Labor Day weekend celebrations are in full force, and we're there for the details.
It's the happy birthday song. Love Dad and love Mom. It's your birthday. Now that's the bomb. Your birthday and living strong. It's the happy birthday song. It's the happy birthday song. It's the happy birthday.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
This is so cool, Dad. Awesome. This is so cool, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
What gets you moving?
Because when you get moving an hour a day,
You'll have the energy to skate through anything. So whether you like to work the half pipe,
Kick the soccer ball around.
or ride your bike.
carve out some time every day to get moving.
But do it your way.
Because it can be whatever you want it to be. Just get active.
Wrap it up.
Move it your way and be a player.
Get up and play an hour a day, Doc. Check out how to be a player at letsmove.gov.
Head online to get tips on great ways to get moving every day.
That's www.letsmove.gov.
Welcome back. Labor Day weekends in Pottawatomie County are always packed with fun. Some folks get a break from work. Some decide to spend their day off tapping their toes to the tunes at the 3rd Annual Applegrass Festival. We go to Iowa Spirit for more.
Oh, the trips are fun, fast, and my happiness won't last. Cause I'm waiting for you to get home.
Applegrass is something that we put together with the Omaha Bluegrass and Old Timey Music Association. Really nice people. We were looking for a music event, and they were looking for a venue, and it just came together really nice for us. I enjoy the music. Oftentimes they warm up in the back of our building, so I'll sneak back there and listen to the groups warm up. But I enjoy having the people out here and music. And I mean, just look at the crowd, really nice people. Well, there's all sorts of different bands, really. There's everything from young people's bands up to some really sophisticated, really, really good bluegrass bands. Bluegrass music is uniquely American. It's something that it's Midwest, and it's neat. I mean, it's good, clean, family fun, and you can never have enough of that.
Ditmars Orchard has regular events and is open to the public. For more information, go to ditmarsorchard.com. To watch more of Iowa Spirit videos, just go to youtube.com/Iowa Spirit or like it on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Iowa Spirit. The Great Plains Wing Commemorative Air Force, based out of Council Bluffs Airport, wants you to know it's more than just a museum. Food, flyovers, fun. You would think you're at an air show. Saturday, September 1st, the Great Plains Wing Commemorative Air Force and the Council Bluffs Airport held an open house out on the tarmac to show the community what they're all about.
We got the museum is open and it's free of charge. There are a lot of aircraft on static display. There are 3 P-51 Mustangs, that's World War II era fighter.
Jeff says it's rare to have 3 P-51s all in the same place, being there's only 140 remaining. Larry Lumpkin is a P-51 pilot.
This is owned by the Commemorative Air Force. It's a flying museum that is based in Midland, Texas, and we headquartered this airplane here in Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Larry has been flying this plane for about 5 years, and he says not only is it a privilege to fly such a plane, but it's quite enjoyable as well.
It's a lot of fun. They are not expressly difficult to fly. However, they do demand attention.
Each of the P-51s has a passenger. Wendell Fry, a retired pilot for Northern Natural Gas, was Larry's.
I know his son personally, who is also a Delta captain, and I'm a United captain. We airline guys have a tendency to know each other. And he kept talking to me about having his dad go up in the airplane, and I said, well, let's just make it happen while he's still healthy.
Then we did a barrel roll, then we did a loop.
Besides the P-51s, the open house is the venue for a handful of other things.
And there's a military reenactment group in the area, and they've got some military vehicles on display. The museum's been here 25 years that I know of. It's run by the Great Plains Wing of the Commemorative Air Force. The displays, a lot of the stuff that's on display here is on loan, and the museum curator does a really good job of rotating inventory in and out.
The museum is open to the public. If you'd like more information, log on to greatplainswing.org. Coming up after the break, we've got the 411 on what's happening in the Bluffs. Then if you're looking for a new pet, check out the Pets of the Week at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter.
So my uncle calls and he says he's dizzy and he's losing his balance. I'm like, Unc, you want me to take you to a doctor? He's like, no, I'm gonna look up the symptoms. I said, your symptoms are you're dizzy and you're losing your balance. So he said, I can't get on the internet because my arm is numb. I said, well, use your good arm and dial 911. Stroke's no joke. If you or someone you love is showing symptoms of stroke, don't wait because it might be too late. Dial 911. Time lost is brain lost.
Did you know there's a right way to sneeze? Let's show them, Elmo! Yeah, got it! When you feel like your nose needs to give it at you, this is how you act, this is what you do. Lift your arm up high, bend it toward your face. Sneeze right there in the bendy place. Achoo! Achoo! You can do it with ease. Achoo! Achoo! That's the right way to sneeze. Thank you.
To learn more about preventing flu, visit flu.gov.
Welcome back, and here's what's coming up this week in Council Bluffs. The Main Street Farmers Market continues on Thursday. Come down to 9th Ave and Main Street for fresh fruits and veggies, as well as other homemade items. There will be live music and local art on display too. The market runs from 5 to 8. Friday, September 9th marks the start of Fields of Flight Hot Air Balloon Festival at Ditmars Orchard. The fun starts around 6 o'clock and runs into the evening. There will be vendors, concessions, wine, Apple products, and so much more. The festival runs until Sunday. If you'd like more information, log on to ditmarsorchard.com. Do you have what it takes to take on the monster? How about a muddy one? Well, if you do, you should sign up for the Mudzilla Run at Mount Crescent on Saturday. It's an up and down course through 15 obstacles. And did I mention there's going to be mud? Lots of mud. The cost is $45. For more information, check out mudzillarun.com. Also happening Saturday morning is the annual monarch tagging at Hitchcock Nature Center in Honey Creek, Iowa. Learn how to catch, handle, and tag monarchs for research. Sessions start at 9:30 and cost $4 for adults, $3 for kids. To register, call 712-328-5834. Looking for a new pet? Well, the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter always has cats and dogs and sometimes rabbits that you can adopt. Here are some of those animals in this week's Pets of the Week with Mary Jones.
Hi, welcome to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter. I'm Mary Jones, founder and president of Soulless, support a local animal shelter, and this gorgeous dog standing next to me is Annie. Annie is at the shelter because her person had to go to a nursing home and no one in the family was able to take her. She's 11 years old, so she's a senior citizen dog, but she's a wonderful, wonderful dog. She has already been spayed, and yesterday she went to Trisha's Canine Grooming and had a beautiful haircut given and a bath, and she feels just absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Trisha. If you're interested in this gorgeous Annie, her phone number is 891. I'd like you to meet Riley. Riley is a 10-month-old Shih Tzu Poodle mix who came into the shelter a pretty snaggled mess thanks to the talent of Tricia Singleton at Canine Professional Grooming. She is looking a whole lot better and is waiting for you to come and adopt her. She's already housebroken, and she's here at the shelter because her family was moving someplace that didn't allow pets. Please try to plan ahead or have an alternate plan. If you're going to have to move and you realize that you're not going to be able to take your pet, please try to find someone in the family to take it or a friend to take it. Now she's here at the shelter waiting for someone wonderful to come and adopt her. Riley, file number 915. Normally when we showcase kittens at the animal shelter for CBTV, they come out of the same litter. However, this morning I decided to do something a little bit different. This is Rum Tum Tugger. He's 3 months old, and his file number is 654. He's out of 1 litter, and this is Little Boots. Now look at Little Boots. Little Boots got his name because of his cute little white toes and his boots on his back feet. He's 8 weeks old, and he's a little tiny fur ball. And his file number is 883. These guys are both wonderful, wonderful. There's nothing cuter in the whole world than a baby kitten. And these guys are still babies. If you're interested in either Rum Tum Tugger or Boots, they're at the shelter waiting for you. Rum Tum Tugger, file number 654, and Boots, file number 883. I'd like you to meet Valentine. Valentine is a domestic short hair. Well, you know what? I think he's kind of a domestic medium hair cat. He's a brown tabby. He is 3 years old. He's already been neutered. He is a real love. You can tell by the way he loves to cuddle and get petted. He came into the shelter as a stray. We know in our hearts that at some time in his life he had a home, or he wouldn't be neutered and he wouldn't be cared for as much as he is. If you're interested in this beautiful Valentine cat, his file number is 450.
If you're interested in adopting a pet, just call the shelter at 712-328-4656. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, you can email us at cbtv@iwcc.edu, call us at 712-325-3312, or send us a message on Facebook. You can find us at facebook.com/cbtv17. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm James Lathrop. Make it a great day.